Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, or DTC P0751, indicates that the Shift Solenoid Valve A is stuck in the off position. A DTC is a code used to identify a specific issue or malfunction within the vehicle's electronic systems. In the case of P0751, this code may directly impact the transmission's ability to shift gears properly, affecting the overall driving experience and vehicle performance. The Shift Solenoid Valve A plays a crucial role in the operation of the automatic transmission by controlling fluid flow and shifting operations. It is usually located within the transmission assembly, often requiring the removal of the transmission pan for access. Diagnosing and addressing issues related to this code is essential for maintaining optimal vehicle performance. The Shift Solenoid Valve A is responsible for controlling the flow of transmission fluid within the automatic transmission. It plays a vital role in enabling the transmission to shift between various gears smoothly. This component is typically located inside the transmission assembly, often requiring removal of the transmission pan for inspection and replacement. If the solenoid gets stuck in the off position, the hydraulic pressure necessary for shifting will not be created, leading to difficulties when attempting to change gears. In contexts where the solenoid is affected, the vehicle can experience delayed shifts or may even enter limp mode, where it locks into a single gear to prevent further damage. Addressing the solenoid's functionality is crucial for maintaining reliable transmission performance. Several factors can contribute to triggering DTC P0751. A primary cause is a faulty Shift Solenoid Valve A itself, which may become stuck due to internal wear or damage. This can lead to the solenoid not activating correctly, resulting in shifting issues. Additionally, contamination of the transmission fluid can cause debris to clog the solenoid, further impeding its operation. Another possible cause is damaged wiring or connectors associated with the solenoid, which can interrupt electrical signals necessary for its function. Understanding these causes is crucial in diagnosing the issue effectively, ensuring that appropriate measures can be taken to restore proper transmission functionality. When experiencing DTC P0751, several symptoms may arise that indicate issues with the Shift Solenoid Valve A. One of the most noticeable symptoms is delayed or harsh shifting, where the vehicle struggles to change gears smoothly. This can create a frustrating driving experience, as shifts may either occur later than expected or feel aggressive. In some cases, the transmission may become stuck in a single gear, making the vehicle difficult to drive, essentially restricting its operational capacity. Furthermore, the check engine light will likely illuminate on the dashboard, signaling the driver that an issue exists that requires attention. Understanding these symptoms aids in recognizing potential problems related to the transmission, prompting timely intervention. The first troubleshooting step when addressing DTC P0751 involves warming up the engine to its normal operating temperature. This is crucial, as certain transmission functions and fluid behaviors change with temperature. As the engine warms up, the radiator fan should engage, indicating that the cooling system is functioning properly. Observing this step ensures that the engine is in an appropriate state for diagnostics and fluid checks. If the radiator fan does not activate, this may indicate a separate issue within the cooling system, which could also affect transmission performance indirectly. Taking the time to achieve proper engine temperatures minimizes the chances of faulty readings during the diagnostic process. The second troubleshooting step requires ensuring the transmission is filled to the correct fluid level and checking for any leaks. Proper fluid levels are critical for the smooth operation of the transmission, as low fluid can lead to insufficient hydraulic pressure, causing shifting issues. Inspecting for leaks is equally important. Leaking transmission fluid can indicate a significant issue, which may also lead to low fluid levels. If any leaks are discovered, these should be addressed promptly before further troubleshooting continues. A thorough inspection also helps to prevent overlooking other potential problems that may not be immediately apparent, enabling a more comprehensive approach to diagnosing the vehicle's performance issues. In this step, you need to drain the automatic transmission fluid, or ATF, through a strainer. The purpose of this is to inspect the strainer for any signs of metal debris or excessive clutch material. Metal debris can indicate internal wear within the transmission, potentially pointing to serious issues requiring immediate attention. If excessive clutch material is found, this too can indicate problems with the transmission's performance, such as slipping or complete failure. Performing this step provides essential diagnostic information that can guide the decision on whether to repair or replace the transmission. If the strainer shows signs of damage or such debris, it may necessitate more extensive repairs rather than simple part replacements. Following the inspection of the strainer, if no metal debris or excessive clutch material is detected, the next step is to replace the ATF. Flushing and replacing the fluid can improve transmission performance and ensure that any contaminants are eliminated. After the fluid replacement, it is critical to proceed to the next diagnostic steps to further assess the condition of the shift solenoid. If debris was found in the previous step, further action would have been necessary prior to this. Ensuring clean, fresh ATF is vital to fostering optimal transmission function. This action underscores the importance of maintaining proper fluid conditions in extending the life of the transmission and minimizing operational issues. In this troubleshooting step, the ignition switch must be turned to the on-to position. This action prepares the vehicle's systems for diagnostics and allows the Honda Diagnostic System, or HDS, to communicate with the onboard computer. Ensuring the ignition is set correctly is essential for the next steps, where diagnostic trouble codes will be cleared from the memory. By entering this mode, technicians can ensure they are working with an accurate representation of the vehicle's current conditions. It also primes the vehicle to accept commands from the HDS, facilitating further diagnostics. Being meticulous with this step contributes to effective troubleshooting by ensuring that all systems are adequately prepared for evaluation. The next step involves clearing the Diagnostic Trouble Code, or DTC, using the Honda Diagnostic System, or HDS. This action ensures that any previous error codes do not interfere with current diagnostics and evaluations. Following this, it is necessary to select Shift Solenoid Valve A within the miscellaneous test menu on the HDS. Here, you will check whether the valve operates correctly. During this test, you should listen for a clicking sound, which indicates the solenoid is functioning as expected. If a clicking sound is heard, it confirms that the solenoid is receiving proper signals and is activating. However, if no sound is detected, this suggests that there may be an issue with the solenoid that needs to be addressed, either through repair or replacement. During this step, you will perform a test drive with the shift lever in the drive position. It is essential to allow the transmission to shift through all 5 gears as you drive. Monitoring the vehicle's performance during this testing phase will provide insights into whether the previous diagnostics correctly identified an issue with the solenoid or fluid levels. If the vehicle shifts smoothly through all gears, it suggests that the transmission is operating properly and no underlying issues are present at the moment. However, if any problems develop during the drive, it indicates that further diagnostics are necessary. This step is crucial as it provides real-world testing to corroborate earlier findings, which can sometimes differ in a stationary state. In this step, you will monitor the onboard diagnostics or OBD status with the HDS to check for DTCs P0751 or P0752. An important aspect of this procedure is determining whether any of these codes appear following the test drive. If the HDS indicates that the status is failed, it points to a persistent issue with Shift Solenoid Valve A, requiring immediate inspection, repair, or possibly a complete transmission replacement. Conversely, if the HDS shows passed, this indicates that no issues were detected during your recent tests. However, if it shows not completed, it signals that additional checks, such as driving tests or specific evaluations, are required to conclude the diagnostics fully. This monitoring step consolidates your findings and helps draw conclusions about the effectiveness of repairs conducted thus far. If during your evaluations you determine that the clicking sound was absent during the operation test of the Shift Solenoid Valve A, it is necessary to replace this solenoid. A malfunctioning solenoid can lead to severe transmission issues if not addressed promptly, and replacement is critical to restoring normal functionality. After replacing the solenoid, the next steps will involve clearing the DTC again with the HDS, similar to the previous procedures, to ensure the new component operates correctly. This step is part of a careful approach to troubleshooting, ensuring that every aspect is adequately addressed. Maintaining a methodical and thorough replacement process reduces the chance of future complications and promotes long-term reliability. Following the replacement of the Shift Solenoid Valve A, the ignition switch must again be turned to the on position. This allows for re-establishing communication with the Honda Diagnostic System, or HDS. Clearing the DTC at this stage is essential to reset the system's memory, ensuring that any prior codes and errors are removed, which allows for a clean slate in terms of diagnostics. This cleansing ensures any new readings reflect the current state of the vehicle. Conducting this action meticulously will lead to reliable diagnostics in subsequent steps. It shows a commitment to thoroughness in the troubleshooting process, emphasizing the importance of accurate diagnostics for effective repairs. The next step involves performing another test drive with the shift lever in the Drive D position. Similar to earlier assessments, this requires the driver to observe the transmission's behavior as it shifts through all 5 gears. Retesting is critical after making repairs, such as replacing the shift solenoid. Monitoring its performance during this test is essential to assess whether the latest repairs have successfully resolved. If all gears engage smoothly and the overall driving experience is restored to normal, it suggests a successful repair. However, if operational issues persist, further diagnostics and interventions may be necessary, enforcing the importance of rigorous testing after any service work. In this step, checking for any pending or confirmed diagnostic trouble codes with the HDS is crucial for comprehensive diagnostics. This involves ensuring that previously detected issues have been entirely resolved and that no new problems have emerged. The technician will look specifically for DTCs P0751 or P0752 during this evaluation. If either code reappears, this indicates that the issue may not have been fully rectified, necessitating further investigation. Conversely, if no codes appear, it suggests that the repairs have been successful and the transmission is functioning properly. This part of the diagnostic process ensures a complete overview of the vehicle's electronic systems, reinforcing the importance of accuracy and thoroughness. The final troubleshooting step involves another round of monitoring the onboard diagnostics, or OBD status, using BHDS. This monitoring seeks to confirm that the system reflects a past status regarding DTCs P0751 or P0752. If past is indicated, it signifies that all previous issues have been effectively resolved, and the transmission should operate as intended. However, if the HDS shows failed or not completed, it requires immediate attention to identify any lingering concerns. This step emphasizes the continuous evaluation and assurance process, critical to achieving successful diagnostics and repair outcomes. Completing this final verification enhances the overall service quality and upholds the reliability of the vehicle post-repair. Final repair verification is crucial for confirming the successful resolution of the issues related to DTC P0751. This involves ensuring that every aspect of the troubleshooting has been completed adequately, starting with confirming no new codes have emerged after repairs. It is essential that once the Shift Solenoid Valve A has been replaced and any fluid-related issues addressed, the technician should again monitor the HDS. This ensures the vehicle operates correctly within its normal parameters without recurring problems. Additionally, confirming that the vehicle exhibits expected performance during test drives is vital. Properly documenting these outcomes reinforces the quality of the work performed and provides an accurate record for future reference. Preventive maintenance plays an essential role in minimizing the chances of encountering DTC P0751 in the future. Regular checks of the transmission fluid are vital to ensure it is at the correct level and in good condition. Contaminated or low fluid can lead to problems with the solenoid and overall transmission functionality. Additionally, incorporating routine inspections of the Shift Solenoid Valve A can help catch any early signs of wear or malfunction before they escalate into significant issues. By maintaining these practices, vehicle owners can help protect against avoidable repairs and enhance the longevity of their transmission systems. Overall, proactive measures serve to safeguard against issues, contributing to a reliable and efficient vehicle operational life. DTC P0751 signifies a problem with the Shift Solenoid Valve A, which, if not properly addressed, can lead to significant transmission issues. Throughout the troubleshooting process, it is critical to perform a thorough assessment, starting from fluid checks to solenoid function testing. Each step builds on the previous findings, fostering a detailed understanding of the transmission's performance. By following a structured approach to diagnostics and repairs, technicians can effectively resolve the root causes of issues indicated by this code. Additionally, employing preventive maintenance strategies can mitigate the risk of future occurrences. Ultimately, a comprehensive understanding of DTC P0751 contributes to improved vehicle reliability and driver satisfaction. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.